I Google translated Minecraft structures 100 times, and whatever result I got, I remade. And I'm also going to be remaking all the mobs inside of the structure. Alright, let's start off with the village. Translate 100 times, and we got space. I think I know just what's made. Let's turn this village into our solar system. Let's begin by destroying all the houses. And now that everything's removed, let's start off by making the earth. Let's create the shape of the earth using this tool. Let's add details to the earth by adding bits of green. And the earth honestly came out pretty good. Now let's add the earth's moon. Let's add a few gray spots to give it detail. The earth and the moon came out great, but let's work on our mobs before continuing the other planet. Let's turn this villager into an alien. Let's start off by making his nose super long. And now let's just paint his whole body green. Then let's give him alien eyes. And then let's give him a mouth. And now let's give him some ears. And finally, let's tilt his head. And now we're basically done. All we have to do is add some detail. And boom, we're done with our alien villager. Let's turn this iron golem into Microsoft. I'll begin by removing this body part. Then let's extend both his legs. After that, let's make his arms and his legs slimmer. And then let's remove his nose. Now let's move his head back. And now let's add his finger and toenail. And finally, let's add his horn. And now that we're done with the model, let's do some paint. Let's paint his whole body green. Then let's add the outline of his eye. And then let's paint his pupil. And now let's make the outline of his mouth. And then let's start adding his teeth. And now that we're done with Microsoft, let's go back to working on our build. Alright, now let's make the planet Mars. Then let's make Mercury. And then let's make Venus. After that, it's time for Jupiter. Now let's add Saturn. Now let's add its ring. And then it's time for the best planet, Uranus. And now I'm gonna put a ring on it. Finally, let's add Neptune. And this looks insane so far. Now we just have to work on the sun. And it's gonna take a lot of space, so we'll build it over here. 3, 2, 1, boom. And oh my gosh, it is literally so huge. This doesn't look like the sun though. We still need to add a few more details. So let's make the sun look even better. And now I'm gonna add some final details. And 3, 2, 1, boom. And yo, this looks sick. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. Alright, now it's time to spawn in our alien. 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh my gosh, why is his head like that? Yo, his nose is literally broken. It's not even in the right place. His eyes look great, and his mouth looks really funny. Although it would be sick to see aliens in Minecraft, I don't think they're gonna be adding anything like this anytime soon. Alright, now it's time to spawn in Mike Wazowski on planet Earth. And boom. Oh my gosh, he is huge. Yo, look at him. Okay, nah, he looks a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. In the movie, he looked a little adorable, but in Minecraft, he looks like he's gonna kill me. While he does look creepy, all the textures came out great. Look at his 3D fingernail and look at his huge mouth. Overall, I think this build came out great, so I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Let's do the desert temple. Translate 100 times, and we got yellow man. But the only yellow man that I know is a minion. So let's build a minion on top of this pyramid. Let's start off by making a platform for our minion. Then let's build the feet of our minion. After that, let's add his pants. Now let's start making the outline of his body. And now that we have the outline, let's start building up. And after that, let's build his arm. The model is almost done. All we need now is the yellow parts of the body. And now with the body done, all we have to do is add the goggles. And then let's add his eye. And now his mouth. And boom, we're done with our minion statue. And honestly, I think it came out great. Okay, now let's change the color of the temple to match the minion. And this looks a lot better. Let's continue the yellow theme by turning this fox into Pikachu. Let's reshape his nose to be extremely small. And then let's add Pikachu's red cheek. And now let's make his ears taller. And then let's remove his tail. And then let's add our custom tail. Now let's move his head up. And boom, we're done with our model. Now let's move on to painting. Let's paint his whole body yellow. Now let's paint his nose black. And then let's paint his ears yellow and black. And then finally, let's add his eyes. And to finish him off, let's add the yellow stripes on his body. And boom, we're done with our Pikachu. Alright, time to see Pikachu. Boom. Oh my gosh, he looks adorable. Dude, everything from his stripes to his tail came out great. Now, the reason why I made the fox into Pikachu is because when I hit it, it should go super fast. Like, look at him. He's literally so fast, just like Pikachu. And yo, look at him sleeping. Oh my god. Let's see what happens when I spawn in a few rabbits. Oh my gosh, all the Pikachus are attacking the rabbits. Oh no, poor rabbits. Wait, I just realized, look at baby Pikachu. Only in my videos are you gonna see Pikachus hanging out near a minion statue. I honestly think this build was super funny, so I'm gonna have to give it a score of 10 out of 10. This time, let's do the woodland mansion. Translate 100 times, and we got Mouse. Let's make Mickey Mouse and his clubhouse. For this build, let's work on the model first. I'm gonna turn this zombie into Mickey Mouse. We need to first begin by shortening his body, and then let's move his body and head down, and then let's add his pointy nose, and now let's add his huge feet, and then let's add his gloves, and finally let's add the iconic Mickey Mouse ear. And now we're basically done with the model. Let's move on to painting. Let's begin by painting his shirt black, and then let's also paint his ears black. After that, let's paint his pants red, and then his shoes orange, and now let's paint his gloves white. Let's also add his white button. Now let's give his face a tan color. Let's also fix his hairline, and then let's add his eyes. After that, let's paint in his nose, and then finally let's add a smile. And boom, we're done with our Mickey Mouse. And now that we have Mickey, let's turn this woodland mansion into his clubhouse. Let's begin by getting rid of the mansion, then let's add the grass, then let's build the border of the clubhouse, then let's build his red pants, and now that we have his head, let's add his massive ears. All we need to do now is add the yellow shoe to the side, and then let's make the blue slide on the side of his house. And this looks really good so far, but we still have one more thing to add, and that's his huge glove. Let's add sand under the slide, then let's add a gravel path around the clubhouse, and boom, we're done with the clubhouse. All right, now it's time to spawn in Mickey Mouse. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh my god, gosh, why are his arms like that? Imagine you saw this in Minecraft as soon as you logged in. Wow, it does look creepy. This is exactly what he would look like in Minecraft. And this is what it looks like when I'm in game mode survival mode. Oh my gosh, why is there a baby Mickey here? Okay, I gotta run away, bro. It literally feels like I'm in a horror game right now. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm gonna win. Yeah, there's no way. Overall, I think this build came out amazing, so I'll give it a score of 9 out of 10. Now let's do the Nether Fortress. Translate 100 times, and we got fast. The only fast pace that I can think of is a racetrack. Let's first remove all the blocks that are getting in the way. And this looks crazy, but we still have so many changes we need to do. Let's turn all the netherite bricks into gray concrete. And then let's turn the nether fences into light gray concrete. And we're basically halfway done already. All we need to do now is build the actual racetrack. Let's first begin by setting up borders. And then let's add in the white lines of the racetrack. Then let's add a starting and ending area. After that, let's add white and red details to the track. And then let's change the surroundings of the track to grass and sand. And now that our racetrack is done, let's make our car. Let's turn this pig into a car. Let's begin by moving his body back. And then let's also move his head back and down. Then let's remove his nose. And this looks really cursed, but trust me, it's gonna look better when we're done. Then let's add in the top of the car. After that, let's edit its leg to look like wheels. And then finally, let's add the car's lights. And now we're done with the model. Let's move on to coloring. Let's begin by painting the whole body red. After that, let's paint the wheels black. Let's also paint the top of the car red. After that, let's paint the headlights yellow. Then let's add the car's grills. Now let's add the car's windows. And then let's add the car's doors. Then let's give rims to the wheels. Now let's color in the backlight. Then let's add the side mirror. And then finally, let's add details to the wheels. And boom, we're done with our car. Let's see how it looks in game. All right, let's spawn in our car in 3, 2, 1, boom. Dude, the freaking head moves around. That is actually so creepy. All the details are insane though. Everything from the side mirrors to the wheels are insane. Only in Minecraft can you make a car follow you with a carrot. It's the moment of truth. We have to put this car to the test. Let's give the car a saddle. And now it's time to see how fast we can finish this race course. Oh my gosh, look how fast we are. Dude, there literally isn't any other car faster than us. Imagine having a Lamborghini in Minecraft. This is exactly what it would look like. Oh my gosh, yo, this is a world record, bro. This has to be a world record. Look, oh, we're off the track now. Okay, yeah. We are definitely the fastest car in Minecraft. And where's my pig going? Oh my gosh. Okay, and we're dead. Wait, I just realized we can spawn in baby cars. Oh my gosh, that looks cursed. Yeah, this definitely does not belong in the game. Overall, I think the cars were a good addition to the game, so I'll give this build a 7 out of 10. All right, now let's do pillager outpost. Translate 100 times, and we got bomb. Let's turn this pillager outpost into a nuclear weapon. Let's begin by getting rid of the outpost. Then let's add the base of our bomb. And now let's start building our bomb. And this is what the bottom of our bomb looks like. Now let's start building the top of it. Hey, yo, look how fast I'm building this bomb. And this is what our bomb looks like so far. All we have to do is build the tip of it. Another building montage. At this rate, I might be the best builder of all time. And our bomb looks like this so far. I can't wait to blow it up. And now let's add black patterns around the bomb. And finally, let's just fill this whole place up with TNT. And boom, we're done with our bomb. And now let's route redstone underneath the bomb. And this is the last bit of it. And now let's just cover it up. I connected this button to the bomb, so if I press it, it's gonna blow up. I'll give you guys 3 seconds to subscribe before I blow up the bomb. Subscribe in 3, 2, 1, boom.